This is Tom Cantrell with Cantrell Consulting. In this video, I'll share some tips on how I capture high-quality, high-definition video on my iPhone that I've used to create video commercials for cable television, websites, social media, and more. I'm only going to be discussing video recording and not audio. Using an iPhone to capture audio and video is a little tricky and will be the subject of my next video. These tips apply not only to the iPhone, but most other current smartphones as well. Even a small amount of running video can make a commercial come to life and add value for your advertising clients who would otherwise need to use still images and graphics only. Unfortunately, hiring a professional videographer can significantly add to the cost of production, which is usually the barrier to getting a new client on the air. However, with today's smartphone technology, you can save your clients money and help them get a first-rate commercial produced. Most people know that iPhones beginning with the iPhone 5 can record HD video at 1080p and higher, but don't realize that at its maximum quality, the footage is completely usable for creating a television commercial, if it is recorded correctly. The following tips will help you accomplish that. The first thing you need is something to keep your phone stable while recording your video. Wiggly, shaky video is unusable in most instances. A good affordable stabilizer that will attach to a tripod is available on Amazon for under $10. I'll put a link to it and other items mentioned in this video in the description below. The device simply screws on to the mounting screw or base of a standard tripod. The iPhone then clips into the holder and you're ready to go. If you don't have a tripod, the Amazon Basics 60-inch lightweight tripod with bag for under $25 is a good choice. The first thing you may notice when you use the stabilizer is that it requires your phone to be horizontal. This is very important. Video taken with the camera held vertically will not be suited for television. The phone should be oriented like a television screen. Also, make sure you are using the rear-facing camera. The front-facing camera that is used for selfies is a much lower quality camera. The next thing you need to consider is light. While most smartphones do a pretty good job in low light, the quality suffers. Try to make sure the subject, whether it's a person, product, storefront, or whatever, has sufficient light shining on it to make the colors and image look good. If there is a strong light source, such as a storefront window, make sure it is not behind your subject or the subject will become a silhouette. Remembering to have the light source at your back is a good practice. This is true whether you are shooting indoors or outdoors. Once you decide what to record, remember that this will be used in a 30-second commercial. Keep your video recordings short. I recommend no more than 10 seconds per recording. Capture between 6 and 12 clips. Only 1 or 2 seconds of a clip is likely to be used in the final commercial. Of course, there are exceptions to this, but it's a good rule of thumb that will save you a lot of time in post-production. This is probably a good time to discuss panning, tilting, and zooming. Zooming is out. Zooming with a phone will result in a lower quality recording. Panning is rotating the camera left and right. Tilting is rotating the camera up and down. Unless you have invested in a high-end fluid head tripod, it's generally a good idea to stay away from panning and tilting. It's hard to get a smooth motion. Let the movement come from the subjects in the frame. Next, you have to get the video clips off your phone and onto your computer so they can be edited into a commercial. Don't email your video clips directly from your phone. They will be compressed and lose all that great quality you want. Instead, use your USB cable to transfer the video files to your computer. iPhone users, don't let iTunes transfer the files. Instead, treat the phone like any other drive and simply find the videos and move them to a folder on your computer. Finally, don't wait until you're in front of the client to try this out. Record your dog or cat for practice. Who knows? It may be the next video to go viral. Also, while you're at the client's place of business, go ahead and take 15 to 20 still photos that can also be used to tell their story. Take the photos with your phone held horizontally, just like the video. We can correct a lot of problems when we put the commercial together, but every correction comes with a quality price. Following these tips can save time and quality. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll be happy to try to answer them for you. Good luck and happy shooting!